Hey folks, so the lighting is probably bad in here, but hopefully you can see me. But I just wanted to do a quick video. Now, this book, I never heard of this book before, but I was going to the bookstore and I was picking up my children some books, and I was picking me up a book and I saw this. And this book talks about empowering women to be great, empowering women to be independent, self-reliant, loving themselves without a mate or with a mate, without children or with children. But it was something that really interests me. And it was talking about how fertility, the fertility rate, right? In vitro, right? In vitro, right? So now that's becoming like a new social thing where, people donate their eggs and their embryos so that other people can go buy it. Now, according to this book, I don't know how accurate it is, but according to this book, the woman in here, what's her name? Her name is Louise Hayes. She said that the fertility industry is like a $2 billion business, and it's not regulated by the FTC. It's not regulated by the FDA. None of the stuff has truly been tested for years, so you can know that it truly works. So she says there's almost no regulation in this industry, and it's a $2 billion business. And she said that, it's kind of risky because she don't think women that can get pregnant should do this, because there's a reason that women can't get pregnant, So, you should pretty much accept that and, honor what the universe and God, has for your life and your body. Some women cannot get pregnant because they might have complications. Some women can't get pregnant because God just don't want them to have babies, okay? Now, according to her, too, there are 122 million men and 129 million women. So that's 7 million more women than men in the world. Okay, so this is the paragraph that kind of shocked me. It says, in vitro fertilization has become the new social fad. It is not a healthy one. Your body is not meant to have a baby if you cannot get pregnant, okay? Your body does not get pregnant. There is a good reason for it. She says, accept it. There are other things to do with your life. You may find a calling that may even surprise you. So, I just wanted to do this video, guys. If you cannot have a baby and you're watching the video and you cannot have a baby, there's a great reason for it. Everyone's not, equipped to have children. And if you try to make yourself, there will be consequences. There will be suffering, on the line, pretty much down the line. When you get older, the baby gets older and things of that nature. But it's also a flip side to these fertility clinics, where the abortion clinics are just as packed as the fertility clinics are. Isn't it amazing? So there are desperate people that want to have babies and trying to get it, trying to get pregnant, and they can't. This lady was saying that people have mortgaged their houses in order to get pregnant, tried to get pregnant 40, 50 times and have not had any success. So if you're not able to get pregnant, you can adopt. There are millions of kids that need to be adopted, or you can have a surrogate mother. That someone will hold your baby for you, but everything is a risk, okay? Everything you have a risk for, okay, is a risk in everything, okay? So meanwhile, the fertility clinics are packed with women trying to get pregnant. Then there are abortion clinics with women that are pregnant trying to kill their baby. So, it's a damn if you do, damn if you don't kind of situation here. But, this is a good book to read, whether you're a man or you're a woman. This will allow you to, understand women a little bit better. And also, she said something very important. She said that there's so many single women that have boys to raise. And instead of the women actually thinking, what women usually say is, I can't raise a boy to be a man, which is true. Because boys and girls, they mother and their father. But we know in the society we living in, the household is ran by single mothers. raising their kids, 4 or 5 kids, that they, pretty much have. But she said that what women should start to think is that you raise your son according to how you want the man to be. That makes sense. That makes sense. So if you want your son to grow up and being loving and kind and nice and, caring, you start treating him with love and kind and nice and caring. People complain, or a lot of people in the world complain that men have bad attitudes, men are violent, but they grow up. They grew up with women. Women have grew men up. Right? We grew up with our mothers. Our mother grew us up. That's what happened. So she said, I think this is a phenomenal book, guys. I'm almost finished with it. It's really not that big. It's really a small book. So I think you should get that book. It really touched me. So I said, let me share this, with my people, with my followers, with my teammates. Someone, might be wanting to get, the in vitro. Somebody might be looking to get an abortion. I don't think none of it's right. I think when you're ready to have a baby, have one. I'm not saying, all my pregnancies that I have 2 babies was planned. But guess what? My last one that I had was semi-planned because I had, my husband, and, we pretty much, wanted to have a baby. Now, my other daughter, when I was, 18, I had her. Of course, I love both of my kids. So you have to, now go with the flow. You can't say, oh, I didn't plan this, so I'm not going to take care of it. No, you still have to. So for men and women have to do that, guys. So, I just encourage you guys, if you're pregnant and you're thinking about getting an abortion, don't take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Just take care of your child. If you can't get pregnant, accept it. Now, it's easy for me to say, of course, because I have 2. And you might be watching this video and you have none. But you know what? Accept it. God has better plans, bigger things in store, for you, for your life. Having kids is not everything. You can have a family without children. There's millions of kids that need to be adopted. There's plenty of kids that need families. And maybe you can be that one, if you can't have your own children, guys. But this is Tanisha. I do online marketing. Work with Tanisha.com. This is what I do. So these videos that I do that you're watching right now, I will be getting paid from these videos. So if you want to know how to do videos on book reviews, or talking about in vitros, or talking about abortions, talking about men, talking about women, talking about whatever, you too can get paid for it. So go to workwithtanisha.com, and I'll have more information below this video, and I'll see you on the inside. Have a great day.